Yeah.
Thank you so much for this amazing opportunity to be with you all here today. I know it's a very challenging thing to speak in front of you, but at the same time, I also know that it's equally challenging to be there and maybe listen and listen to all these speeches and then absorb and maybe reflect as well. Firstly, I would want to thank the people of Punjab, people of Amritsar, Jalandhar, and all these places for showing amazing hospitality, warmth, brotherhood. In recent times, when Kashmiri students were facing a huge crisis across the country, Punjab showed the way that time. And you people actually made Kashmiri students feel at home. And all of us are really, really thankful for that. There's a unique thing about Punjabi culture. I recall that when I was in my IAS academy, have you heard of IAS, Indian Administrative Service? Yes? Yeah. So I was an IAS officer before I joined politics. So in academy, we have this India Day, something, an occasion, an annual day on which all of us, all people from all states come together and showcase our cultures. So you have a Kashmiri troupe, you have a group from Kerala, you have a group from Himachal, and then everybody is going in a long caravan and people are like following and dancing and singing. So you have this Punjabi group and you have all the Bhangra there and all the dance and music. And you know what happens? After maybe 10 minutes, all people from all states are with the Punjabi group and all other groups in all states, they just disappear. So that's fundamentally the warmth which Punjabi culture stands for, which all you people stand for. But if you just go back maybe 30 to 40 years and you ask your parents or maybe your grandparents, then you will understand that Punjab was a very different place. As I speak here today, I'm speaking to a post-conflict generation of Punjabis. You people have a memory of the conflict. Your parents have told you stories about the conflict. Your grandparents have told you stories about what was happening in Punjab. But you do not have the experience of conflict. But if you talk to the cohorts, your corresponding generation in Kashmir this time, those people are, we call them children of conflict. Those people have experienced nothing but conflict in the last 30 years. And it's very, very difficult to have a conversation with them. When you have a conversation with kids in Kashmir, the kids are very, very raged, they're angry, they're agitated, they have a lot of questions, they have a lot of doubts. And it's very, very hard to talk to them. In the last 30 years, this generation has seen nothing but violence, bloodshed, uncertainty, turmoil, breaking of families, parents getting killed. One of the stories is in front of you. In 2002, I lost my own father. He was killed by terrorists. This is a story every day. In such a situation, what do? What kind of aspirations can a youngster come up with? I come from a very humble background. My parents were both teachers, school teachers. So I think the first thing which I thought that I should do, I wanted to become a doctor. Why I wanted to become a doctor? Because, if you ask anybody in Kashmir, what do you want? Or maybe if you ask anybody in Punjab also, what do you want? What should happen? People will tell you that we want to be heard. We want to be heard. Koi sunta hi nahi. We want to be heard. If you ask this generation also in Punjab, they will tell you that we want to be heard. So I said, okay, I'll be a doctor because I want to listen to people. I became a doctor, went on, go to my medical school. Towards maybe end of my medical school, I realized that maybe I'm not listening to a lot of people. I said, let's then try my hand into administration. So I decided to prepare for civil services. Last Kashmiri to have qualified IAS was in 1994. So in 2010, I became the first person from Kashmir to have ever topped UPSC civil services across the country. It was all because of a certain kind of madness, a certain kind of passion which I had. So, and as luck would have it, I just qualified UPSC civil services in my first attempt, immediately after passing out from my medical school. I went into administration. In 5 years' time, I was a district collector. You know district collector? So I was heading a district. I was talking to a lot of people. We were trying to maybe do big things for the people. I was doing education, I was doing health, I was doing roads, I was doing youth development, I was doing many, many, many things. But then somewhere I realized that I'm not being able to address that rage. I keep on coming to that anger in the field, anger on the streets. When youngsters come to you, they tell you, what are you doing about the situation? How do you bring peace to the valley? What about development? What about jobs? What about tourism? Why are we not able to go outside? Why do people doubt us? When Kashmiri goes and tries to stay in Delhi, he is refused accommodation. When he goes to a college, maybe elsewhere, people feel scared, oh, it's a Kashmiri. I'm sure there was a generation of Punjabis also who experienced the same thing. I said, okay, let's listen to more number of people. So earlier this year, I decided that I need to quit civil services. So I resigned in January this year from Indian Administrative Service, and I said, okay, let me join politics. Why politics? I believe that politics is the place where you can actually listen to the largest number of people. My family tells me that if you want to listen to people, then you join CID. Why do you want to join politics? But basically, politics is the place. Leaders are the people who will decide what happens to you, what happens to my kid in next 20 years, next 30 years, what happens to this country in next 20 to 30 years. I had two choices. One, to join an existing political party. As luck would have it, I already had the mandate and the ticket for parliament from an existing political party, and it was a sure shot win. I would be winning that seat. And then these youth come back to me and they tell me, come on, what kind of politics are you going to do? The same politics of last 70 years, which has destroyed this place, which has bred so much of corruption here, which has done nothing for the drugs, which has done nothing for the unemployment of the youth, which has done nothing to bring peace to this region. I said, okay, what do you want me to do? They said, you chart your own journey. You know what? It was very, very difficult for me. There is this huge temptation that you are getting something immediately in your life. You will land in parliament in the next 6 months. I said, okay, let me chart my own journey. If there is one lesson, I think, which I can share with you people, that is, we should not be scared of failing. We should not be scared of taking risks. And we should be ready for a longer journey or a harder journey. So I decided to float my own political party. Everybody said, come on, how can a new political party work here? You don't have money. People all are sold out already. People will vote only if you give them money. But you know what happened? In the last 6 months, hundreds and thousands of people have joined us. And I named my party as J&K People's Movement. We said we'll be including everybody. Our politics is about religion. It's about region. It's about small loyalties which we have. It's about giving a new dream to people of Kashmir, people of Jammu, people of Ladakh. It's about bringing communities together. It's about talking about nature, about sustainable development. It's about going out to people of rest of the country and talking to them. You know, today's TED Talk from me is a part of that listening project. It's about talking to you people and telling you what Kashmiris want. How we want you people to come over to Kashmir and listen to people there. 2 days back, I had one Mr. Kumar. He had come from Andhra Pradesh. You know what he told me? He told me, I have come here just to tell you, how do you improve the small-scale industries in your valley? He had come all the way to educate me about that, and he said that as an Indian, I want to do this bit for Kashmir. You know, today, in an environment where we are made to feel as if we don't belong to each other, as if Kashmiris are from some other planet and you're from some other planet, as if our religious interests, our political interests, they don't match. You know, we need to come together and build these bonds of brotherhood, right? And it's this new generation of Indians, it's this new generation of people which is going to do that. My own story is yet to finish. I have started a new journey. It may work, it may not work. But you know, kids, it's my conviction, it's my belief that I took the right decision. I took the risk. I left a very promising career, and I do not know. It's like jumping into a dark sea. I do not know how will politics behave. How will my organization grow? Will I be able to deliver that change which I have promised to the people of Jammu and Kashmir? But it's all about faith. I want you people to keep faith. I want you people to keep faith. There are 3 or 4 things which say that can bring disaster to us. One is, the foremost of one is politics without principles. If we want to change the society, then we have to bring in politics and we have to bring in right kind of people into politics. Second, wealth without work. If you people want to make shortcuts in life and want to make it big, you know, and become wealthy without working hard, it's going to bring disaster to you people, to your personal lives, as well as to your social lives. Third one, knowledge without sacrifice. If you just want to get education and you do not want to give it back to the society, it's not going to work. Is that okay? So today I have come from Kashmir to strengthen the bonds of brotherhood with the rest of the country, with all you people there, and maybe join together in a journey for bringing peace to the region and for bringing peace to the rest of the country. I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much.